you see uninvited guests all the time. We're all used to that. But what if it's not just some random person, but a really weird looking someone? Clearly, this guy was not invited. And who the hell comes to a wedding dressed up like that? Look at his head. Where is his jaw? Seems like it just disappeared somehow. Nobody knows who this man was, and how come no one sees him walking? Feels like a cheap green screen trick, to be honest. But in this day and age, you just never know. In May 2018, near one of the Catholic churches of Massachusetts, some man took a video of a really strange and somewhat scary looking woman. She wore a dress, she had black hair, and was acting in the most bizarre fashion. I mean, this is the type of stuff they do in circuses. She climbs that pillar like it's the kind of stuff she does all the time. Look at that, guys. Such strength, such vigor. Right up that thing. This video got viewed many times. Whatever it is, it looks really weird. Perhaps this woman is possessed. I mean, I can't find any possible explanation for this kind of behavior. Unless it was all staged and somebody wanted this video to go viral. For many religious communities, locust invasion is a precursor of something really bad. Now look what happened in one of the churches in Peru. We see thousands of these little creatures in a little church. The church is full of them, and it feels like they like it there. It's obviously real, and so the question is, why is that they hang out in that particular church? Also, why those people seem like they don't care about it at all? Are they used to this? What's the story there? What do you think, guys? This video was uploaded on YouTube in March 2015. It happened in one of the cathedrals in UK. This is pretty interesting stuff. The video begins with a sequence where we see a beautiful building at night, and then something very unusual happens. There appears to be something behind that pillar. As the camera moves closer, we can finally see that it's probably someone's face. The man comes closer, and now we can see more clearly that it is in fact something that moves, because the next moment it hides behind the pillar so no one could see it. What do you think, guys? Is this some kind of ghost? A lot of people believe that the famous Blinking Jesus video is for real. It happened in a chapel in Mexico. Many people thought this was a video montage. There were also those who thought this was some kind of optical illusion. The description says the video was shot in June 2016. The man who shot the video didn't want to be named, although he said that he didn't notice anything when it happened. Only when he watched the video he saw that the statue of Jesus had opened its eyes. Over 20 experts were asked to examine the video. Sculptors, priests, designers, and FX animators were all trying to crack the mystery. And they all seemed to agree that the footage looks extremely convincing. The priests, however, said they didn't want to say anything about the video. They didn't even want to watch it since they know for sure that God exists and anything is possible. Next we have an icon of Virgin Mary. This video was shot in 2015 in a church in Australia. Two ladies noticed something that really boggled their minds. If you look closely, you'll see that the Mother of Jesus appeared to be praying. We can clearly see her lips moving. It's interesting because it was shot on two cameras actually. After one of the videos was uploaded on Facebook, it was viewed over 1 million times. The two ladies were shocked to see what they thought was a genuine miracle. A lot of people say it isn't real and that it's just the shaky camera movements make it seem like the icon is talking. But who knows? This could be a miracle. Have a look at this. It's a massive wooden door with a kind of opening in the middle. Wonder what's behind the door. There must be a reason why it's so big and heavy. Maybe it leads to some secret passage, or maybe there's someone or something spooky behind the door. Look closer and you will see there is some kind of silhouette in that hall. Kinda looks like someone's face. Although many people say it's just a camera reflection. It looks spooky, like it's some kind of monster even. But then, what a monster's doing in a church? Church is no place for demonic creatures. I have no idea, guys. It could be anything. This video was recorded around 4:30 a.m. Usually there's no one in the church at this time of day. Churches are usually closed this early. And so this is when a ghost kid came into picture. At least, that's what the majority of people think. Look how the boy walks and then all of a sudden he just disappears. If this was just some kid, then how come he dissolved in the air just like that? Maybe it was a camera issue. But then I wonder what this little kid is doing there so early. Where is his parents? It's just too strange. Unless that kid lives there, which isn't very probable. And so here we have a video footage shot by a man who was making a documentary about some cathedral in Poland. This video begins with a man entering the mysterious place. He then approaches some kind of booth, looks at it for some time, and then goes to another booth. And this is when we see some really menacing looking reflection. The figure seems pale, vague, and has dark sunken eyes. At this moment, it feels like it could be some kind of object, like a tripod that holds the camera. But then, when we see him approach the third booth, we see yet another ghostly silhouette. The thing looks like it's screaming, pleading for help. Could it be that that church is full of ghosts? Or is this some kind of trick? Maybe those are just figments of our imagination. Either way, I wonder why the church stuff looks so spooky. It ain't supposed to be this way. Now, this short video shows a strange little creature, like it could be an angel or a demon. But since this is a church, let's assume that's an angel. It appears and then disappears very quickly. This one comes from Santa Ana Church in Tepetitlan, Mexico. The statue of Jesus Christ you see in this video is 300 years old. And guess what? It moved! Look at his head. Many locals thought this was a legitimate miracle. According to one of the church ladies, Jesus was trying to say something. Local priest was a bit skeptical about what happened though. He said that the ropes on which the statue was hung got loosened. And that made people think that the church got visited by the god. Either way, it looks quite convincing. And so lastly we have a photo on which we can see some kind of creature in the back of the room. It appeared online back in 2018. The figure appears to be some kind of demon. According to the people who saw it live, it used to come to church quite often. The weirdest part is that while most people saw it, the pastor never noticed it. As the demon started to appear more often, people prayed more and more to make it go away. And so eventually it disappeared and never came back. Do you guys know anything about this demon? I am so confused. Well, thanks for watching this video, guys. Press the like button if you enjoyed watching it. Do you think this was all for real? Tell me about it in the comments, and I'll see you next time.